transform a generation? Or are you also intentional in giving up this message to the people?
Yes, I'm going to refer back to a question you asked me, whether someone can prosper financially if they do not know their identity. And this is what I believe. I believe someone can prosper financially without knowing their true identity. Because if you know your whole person is pegged to how much you have, you'll do everything in your power to get that financial power, so that at least you can feed yourself. But that does not mean that you are secure in who you are as a person. So if you know your true identity, you find that you are not determined by a job. Because I believe for those who grew up when you were growing up, tulikuwa tunaambiwa usome kwa bidii upate
the white collar job.
Yes, you get a white collar job. Yes, and so you study with all your might and strength only to go out and find that there are no jobs, or the idea of a job that you had is not what you're getting. Yeah. So if you're not secure in your identity and you find yourself in such a situation, you find your esteem is crushed, because what you're pegging your identity on is not there. It's temporary. So if you know your identity, your true and authentic identity, you find no matter the circumstances of life, you are secure in who you are, and you're able to make the necessary changes so that you can reach to your destination. So I'm being very intentional about passing this message, because I believe many of the problems that you have right now can be sorted if people are secure in their own authentic identity. Yes. Yeah.
So how do you define success?
I think success is mostly an inner witness. Me, I define success as an inner witness, because
it's yourself who
it is you who will know whether you're successful, because society normally looks at success based on the resources you have, or what they can see, without knowing the battles that you're going through in the inside. Because you cannot have all the money in the world and you don't have peace. So I believe success for me, I would define success is first, the peace of mind; second, the health that you need to pursue that success; and third, living a comfortable life. Yeah.
How do you define success?
For me, success, I think, is where you are able to live your own life. Where maybe somebody has a family, is able to educate the children, you are able to feed the family, and much is also that, because success does not mean, as Royce has said, it's not about wealth. It is not about everything that I have succeeded in life. If you have succeeded, maybe somebody has succeeded in educating the children, somebody in the family is well kept, maybe you have 1, 2, 3, that one is success. Because there are those people who are not in a position to do that. So success does not mean wealth. Because actually we have seen so many people who are maybe who have health, but they have no peace of mind. They don't even have maybe this brain of maybe even saving that thing. Maybe you got, as she said, maybe the money somebody at the end of your account. Yeah. There was maybe something that was not actually inheritance, because actually that is a generational wealth. This is a plan that the family comes up with, but this is somewhere maybe you are deployed somewhere ikawa ile kuangukia tu ile mtu aliangukia ukajipata. Not that somebody toiled for that money or toiled for that. That is what exactly what I want to use.
But how do people see insurance so expensive?
No. I said from the very beginning, from the very onset, I talked about insurance is just the mindset. There are those people.
A common saying out there: if I don't have enough to feed my family, even sometimes then you're talking about ensuring that it's possible.
You don't have a?
Even within your family, so you don't have a secure job. And then maybe you see insurance comes when I succeed. Is that a part of you?
I think, as I said, it's all about mindset. Okay, somebody who is not in a position to feed the family more than you, you also find that it is very difficult for somebody to invest because you cannot maybe set aside something that you don't have. Because that is why I'm saying we go even through on media where we have transformed the life of people. People who thought maybe they will never make it, the children will never be educated because of this and that. But then somebody, when you go to such a home, or even the time they go to my home area, what do you do for your living? And somebody says, I'm a farmer. How about you? Maybe I have poultry, I have this, I have. So in that farm, it means they have chicken, they have cocks, they have eggs and everything. This person who has those everything is a rich person. But to him, to him, the mindset is me, I'm poor. I'm just a mere farmer. I cannot even get them. But you have chicks, you have cocks there, you have hens. All this is property. Because if this somebody can set aside 100 bob in a day or 200 bob in a day, by the end of the month it is 60, isn't it? And 200 cannot be anything. Like nowadays, especially in urban areas, 200 bob. But 200 bob can transform the life of your kid and the life of yourself. Plan, yeah. So it is planning to succeed, not planning to fail. Yes.
So thank you so much. So, Rory, let's go. This is the book. For 1 minute, tell our viewer why they should buy this book. Why they should get this book.
Okay. So, In Search of Identity, this is based on the reason why one should get this book is because it's a personal story. That is one. It's a personal story. So you're able to connect with the things I've written because they are everyday challenges that you go through. Second, it also deals with, it has two sections. One is identity based on psychology, then identity based on my personal experiences, and that's why I have addressed the issue of misconceptions of identity, which are 15 misconceptions of identity. We think we are our job titles. When those titles are taken away, people lose their self, their sense of self. Sometimes we think we are our resources. Then one bad financial decision, and you're down to depression and stress. Sometimes we think we are marital status. So ukiwachwa unakataa kuachika ama ukichelewa kupatikana inakuwa issue. So I've dealt with 15 misconceptions of identity in this book. I've also dealt on true and authentic identity. Yes,
that's true.
Yes, the truth. Yes, true and authentic identity. And true and authentic identity only comes from God. Your relationship with God.
Wow.
Because if you know who you are in God, you're able to live out your purpose. So that is this book in a nutshell. It has a lot of experiences, a lot of wisdom, and I believe you will benefit from it.
Where can somebody get it from?
You can get it by reaching out to me directly on my number 0715 285 112. You can also get it at Nuria Bookshop. You can also get it at Isoma Global. Yeah. Nuria is in town. Nairobi CBD. Yes, Nairobi CBD. Yeah.
Are you on social media?
I'm on social media as Shironguru. Yes, Shironguru on Facebook, Shironguru on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, heading there. Yes.
So, Madam, somebody who is lost financially, what's your advice?
Actually, I would say there's nobody who is. Okay. That's a good question. But all the same, we cannot say that somebody is lost financially because if somebody comes up and maybe you come to me I'll take you, do we have product even to those people who are over 60 years? We have launched product to those people who are over 60 years because people have come to realize that being the best insurance company, you have the best, they have the best. Because maybe I can talk about the benefits that you get from acquiring a plan from ICLI. First and foremost, when you secure the education of your kid, you are sure of the payout. Every time the kid is joining a certain school or maybe on term basis, you pay them. That is one of the benefits. Again, another one benefit I can talk about is whereby you are guaranteed of the education of your kid, whether you are there or not. That is one of the I'm
not there. How
the guarantee is that the moment the principal member or the grant is not there, the company takes the responsibility of educating the kid to wherever this grant wanted the kid to be educated. Yes. Maybe I can give an example of a lady who happened to come in ICA. That was in 2020. She came seeking for an education plan for her two daughters by then they were 3 years and 5 years. And then you remember the bus that perished, either in the car. It's a bus that submerged and killed everybody on board in Tikrit. She was among those who were there. So that lady had come on Monday morning to die on Saturday. And since she had committed, that one commitment for that man, that is a guarantee. And I would not say that somebody will know because me maybe have died on Saturday. When we go to know, nobody knows about this. Again, as I said, I talked about the bonuses that we give. We just contribute and then we give bonuses, we give interest. Our product has superior interest, we have bonuses, every year is a bonus, every month the interest system. And again, as I talked about the peace of mind, this product gives you, whether it is a retirement plan, I'm sure. Because what I always say, everybody has maybe a pension fund somewhere, but the pension is never enough. Even if somebody is given like maybe 3 million, because normally most of the companies give 3 million, 5 million. Do they cater for somebody who lives over 80 years? Unless maybe somebody live between 60 and 80, those 20 years. And even those 20 years, how much is a loaf of bread? I can ask you, Martin. A loaf of bread is 60 years, isn't it? 60 in a day, 60 times 7. Let's call it 500, isn't it? A loaf of bread, 500. 500, that is 1 week. 1 week times 4, that is 5 times 4, that is 2,000. There is no packet of milk there, there is no milk associated. Yeah, and that is just breakfast. The lunch is not there. Yes. Another expenses. Yeah, another expenses. And you remember this person who has retired is very vulnerable.
Even
medically, yeah, there's so many diseases, sicknesses that come over after somebody is 60 years.
Wow.
And I hate the discipline. That discipline, you have talked about those people, maybe they see they cannot. It gives that somebody discipline. This kid, I want my kid to join Alliance Girls High School, Alliance Boys, or whichever kind of school. I have to work hard. I have to have that discipline for my kids to do that. That's good. Yes.
So if somebody wants to reach to you,
my contact is 0718 823 530. Mary Koyokia. I'm on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, no, Instagram. LinkedIn, I'm also there. You'll find me there.
Okay.
Yes.
Physically, one in the office.
Oh, thank you for that question. My email address is mary.koyokia@live.icalion.com or Gmail address is koyokiamary19@gmail.com. I'm situated at Upper Hill, Williamson House, first floor. Fort Gong Avenue, Williamson House, first floor.
Wow. What a life-changing conversation of time. So we shall bring their contact addresses, both of them, but keep watching this space for more conversation. You are somebody.